letters and numbers together, this law have some type of geometry, a multidimensional geometry or interdimensional geometry. And this is something I have not seen to that depth in any language. So, in a way, from humanity perspective, eventually in a war both sides are poisoned with hatred. It's like, in a way, there are two aspects of the same side that want war, and that justifies itself by being internally divided and therefore having an agenda to define the external according to that inner division, to this part or to that part within itself. Anything external have association or supposed to have only with one part and not little bit from that and little bit from that. So yeah, it kind of forcing itself externally in a way, very much impacting the peaceful intention or way of living. And in reality, the boundary is not really defined. It's not like there is warmongering and peacemongering or peaceful people. It's a spectrum, and yeah, it's not, there is no scale of measurement to define where one ends and the other begin. So whatever definition would be blurry, because we all have parts in us that their activation is influenced by different things, of the different parts of the phenomena that is life. So yeah, just there are so many ways to connect meaning to existence, like how we give names to things is influencing the way we perceive existence and ourselves. There is a base structure also to language in the grammar. There are very many nouns and adjectives and verbs, but there is a set of rules, like the grammar in a way, that defines the structure of perception. In a way, limits it to third-person perspective, for example, yeah, or linear time perception. And that can be perceived in other ways. Time doesn't have to be linear, for example. Perhaps we can have fourth and fifth person perspective as as representers of some value or something with interest to define. The Hebrew, in a way, suggests a deepening towards that direction of asking some of the fundamental questions, especially looking at the Hebrew from the more ancient Kabbalistic perspective. In a way, before the existence of the Judah kingdom or Israel kingdom as well. And in a way, even to go to the father of all, like Israel, like Yaakov, Jacob, and his brother Edom, Esav, and Ishmael also, and Yitzchak, and then Abraham, and he was kind of a spreader of the Hebrew, was spreading it around from the lineage that started with the lineage of Shem, of like all the way to Abraham. And from that time, the Hebrew have a certain geometric structure which connect the 10 numbers with 22 lines, and those lines are the letters. And with each meaning of each letter, there is also a specific structural relativity to the other letters. That structure have a geometry. And just to play on creating meaning of words through, there is a certain crystal which gives meaning to each word, and then connection of two words creates a specific type of meaning of that combination, and then making from it a root for a verb, adjective, or noun. This is, in a way, giving another layer for perception.